minha cozinha. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you something that I've made maybe once by myself, but my mom used to make it all the time. And the reason I only made it once because my kids didn't care for it, so I never made it again. And I'm going to do it today. It's called Farófias. Farófias it's like a little cloud of egg whites that you cooked in milk, and then you make a cream and you serve over these little clouds. That's how I remember. They look just like little clouds, and they're so delicious. Let me show you what I have. I have here 6 whole eggs. I have some lemon zest that I peel the lemon, 1 stick of cinnamon, 2 cups of milk, half a cup of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. That's for us to make the sauce. So I'm going to start by putting my milk in my pot. In this cup I had 2.5. This is only 2 cups, but I did add another half to it. So just in case if some people think that I'm making wrong. So I'm going to bring this to a simmer. You want that to simmer. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to separate my egg yolks from my egg whites. And here I'm going to put my egg whites. And you got to make sure you put no yolk in the egg whites, otherwise they won't beat. So you just want to separate them. My recipe, it said 4 eggs, but I'm doing 6 just because I love these things. Like I said, I made it and my kids never cared for it. So I haven't made it in a long time, but my mom used to make it. And I think she used to make it because, you know, you make very little eggs and you make a nice, beautiful dessert. I love it chilled. Put it in the refrigerator and you chill it, and it's delicious. It's like I said. And then as far as the flavors, you can do whatever flavors. I'm doing lemon because that's what I remember my mom doing it. But if you don't care for lemon, you can do whatever. Vanilla. You can add vanilla bean into the cream and it'll make a delicious dessert. It's okay. I separated all my egg whites from the egg yolks. And in my mixer here, I'm gonna beat my egg whites. Make sure there's no dust or anything in your bowl. And I'm gonna beat them until they're stiff beat, and then I'll come back. Okay friends, my egg whites, they're a stiff beat. So you take the whisk, and I forgot to add my cornstarch. I was supposed to mix the cornstarch with the milk, but I just add a little bit of milk into the cornstarch, and I'm gonna add it to it. I was supposed to add that. And be very careful, keep this on medium heat because you don't want to burn this milk, because then it'll taste burned and it won't be good. So you kind of want to bring this to a simmer to kind of just take some of the oils from that lemon and the flavor from the from the cinnamon. So just bring it to a gentle simmer, and just keep stirring so it doesn't burn. That milk won't burn. So we're gonna need 2 spoons to start shaping your little clouds. I'm gonna practice. You kind of just shape into whatever shape you want. And this is what you want. You want that shape. But I'm gonna need this to come to a simmer, and then I'm gonna remove the lemon peels and the vanilla, keep saying vanilla bean, the cinnamon stick. And then we're gonna start cooking this. Meanwhile, I'll keep beating my eggs. Okay friends, now I'm removing all the lemon zest and the cinnamon stick. I took them out. And like I said, I have this on low heat, and I'm gonna start cooking my egg whites. And I need to keep stirring this because I don't want that to start burning. So, I'm gonna drop my first one. And it's like these little clouds. I mean, don't have to make a fuss of it, but I like them to have like a form. My mom would just drop them in there and cook them, and I kind of want them the same size, so they start cooking. I like to do this dessert because you can control the sugar. So I sometimes, if I do stuff like this, I substitute the sugar for low glycemic sugar. Maybe Sweet and Low or Splenda. I use that. That way you still enjoy the dessert but don't feel that you're being deprived. Okay, I think that's all I can fit for now. So now I'm gonna baby them, let them cook, then flip them to the other side, and then put it in a Pyrex. And I'll do this, and then I'll come back and show you. Okay friends, I finished my egg whites. You cook them and they become like this. It's like little clouds. So now I'm gonna do my cream. But I noticed I didn't have a lot of milk. I love the sauce that goes over. I want extra. So I had another cup of milk. And then, so now I'm bringing that to a simmer. And I add back I put it back the cinnamon stick. just to give a more flavor. So now I'm going to temper these eggs. I'm going to take some of the milk and add to the egg yolks, and this is called tempering. So what we're doing is we're bringing the egg yolks to the same temperature of the milk. Otherwise there would be scrambled eggs. And this is the only sugar that it's going to be in this dish. Those egg whites have no sugar. So this sauce needs to be a little bit sweet because that's what's going to make the whole dish sweet. So now you pour your egg whites, your egg yolks into your cream, and you're going to bring this to a simmer, and it's going to be a thick cream. It's not really thick, but it's going to make a nice cream. I'm going to crank up the heat and keep stirring until this thickens up and start bubbling. I'm going to add a pinch of salt just because I know salt, just a tiny little pinch, it brings out the sweetness. And I'm going to taste, see if it has enough lemon flavor. If it doesn't, I'm going to add a little bit of lemon zest, extract. It has the beautiful taste of the cinnamon. 1 tablespoon of lemon extract. This is optional. It's up to you if you want or not. If you don't want that lemony, then you don't have to do it. Okay? So now, I'm going to strain this whole mixture just because I want to make sure I have no, and I want to catch that, cinnamon stick, and I don't want no impurities in this. My cream. Here's my cream. And now you drizzle this over your clouds, white little clouds, and then you chill it. You put this in the refrigerator, and this is a perfect dessert to make ahead of time. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. You can sprinkle some cinnamon over, or you can just leave it like this. I'm just gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna cover with saran wrap and put it in the refrigerator. And here it is, friends, my Farófias. These have been chilling for a couple hours, and let's try how they taste. This is so good. It has that lemon flavor. It has the little hint of the cinnamon. And then you bite into that little cloud. It is so good. It's not very sweet. It has just enough sugar. So here's one more recipe for my from my mom's. She made this quite often, and I remembered a lot of times she made it, and I put my own little spin on this recipe. Now my mom, I think she would put a little bit of sugar inside the egg whites because these have no sugar, which is perfect for me. But you might, if you decide to make, you might want to put a little bit of sugar inside the egg white, so at least you get some flavor in there besides just the egg white. but there's enough flavor from the cream, from the lemon and the cinnamon that it's perfect. Don't need nothing else. So anyway, give it a try. This recipe, it's perfect for summer months and for Easter. You can also serve this with berries. This whole mixture, and put some berries. Delicious, beautiful. So anyway, give it a try. Comment how you like it. Give me some thumbs up. And let's get cooking. Have a good day.